Hi everybody, it's Chris here. A few things to talk about today before we get going. First of all, I'd like to wish any new subscribers a warm welcome. I hope you're enjoying the videos up to now, and there's plenty more on the way. A couple of shout outs. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to a channel called Martin's Bazaar. Now Martin, he's been uploading videos now for a couple of months, I think. So they're very entertaining, very interesting. He's got a lot of great ideas, Martin, and he does some wood scorching and using wood dyes and stains, and he's done bowls and inside out turning, Christmas ornaments, clocks. So quite a varied selection there. So if you'd like to pop over to Martin's channel, and I've got it written down here, I don't know if you can see that properly, Martin's Bazaar. Okay, so pop over to his channel, subscribe, and you won't be disappointed. Cracking channel. Secondly, I'd like to give a shout out to Tom Stratton, the Acolyte Turner. Now Tom has been doing some good work also, very entertaining, good videos. He gives nice, concise and precise explanations, which, you know, I find really good and helpful. So but the other day Tom did a review on Glenn Teagle's Carbide cutting tools. So he was emphasizing the point, Tom, how easy they were to use, and above all, as far as I'm concerned, how safe and confident they made him feel. So with that in mind, I went straight over to Glenn's website and ordered a set of the I'll just get them here now. I ordered a set of the short handled carbide cutters. You can see them there. The reason I got the short handled one is obviously my lathe hasn't got a very big capacity for large bowls. The swing isn't all that great, so I won't be turning massive bowls as of yet. So I thought just the short handled set would be good and useful for me. So I bought them mainly for the safety. So I will be turning a little bowl today. That's what the project's going to be. So after Tom's review of them, I popped over to Mike Walt's archives and listened to his review of Glenn's cutters again, and you know, they were very, very positive and favourable of Glenn's workmanship and the quality of the tool. So that's why I bought the set. So I'll be using them today, first time. Not got a speck of dust on them so far, so hope that goes all right. And another shout out to Tony Oakshot. Now his channel is Oak Show. Now the reason I'm giving him another shout out, it's a bit of a personal reason, but I'm about to get into pen turning, and I've turned a couple of pens. I've not shot any video for it. The reason being is Mike Newman, the blind land speed record holder, he's setting up a web shop, and we've had a couple of meetings, and he wants me to turn some nice pens for his web shop. So Tony has yet again given me sound advice, helpful advice, and a bit of a one-to-one tutorial as far as pen turning goes. So I can't thank you enough, Tony, you know, for taking the time out to give me a one-to-one over the phone. Now Tony, he turns a lot of pens. He does pens for weddings, beautiful wedding pens, and he does a lot of pens for corporate events, and he does pens also for some very prestigious museums and gift shops for these museums. So he does do a lot of pens. So he's given me some great advice, and you know, I know that it's advice that will work, so thanks for that, Tony. So basically I'm going to get set up now in a different position, and we'll start talking about the bowl I'm going to do. So just let me find this remote control wherever it is. I don't know where that is, so I'll turn you off manually. Hello everybody, I'm back again now. So I've repositioned the camera in a different position. Now I've got this round blank, it's about 4 inches across, and I've mounted it, I don't know if you can see that, just let me get my bearings. It's mounted on a small faceplate. Now this faceplate does have a worm screw as well, so that's screwed into the centre of the blank, and I've got 4 wood screws, so maybe only needed 2 wood screws, but seeing as I'm using a complete new chisel, I thought it was best to go belts and braces. Now there's a sticker on the front here, I don't know if you can see, it might be a name sticker or a barcode, I don't know, and I don't know which is the right way up, so if I just rotate it you might be able to see what species of wood that is. So I haven't got a clue, so I'll have to get the wife to tell me when the video's up. So I'm just going to mount this on the spindle. Now I'll just get myself positioned up, I'll be back in a sec. Hi everybody, I'm back. So I've got all this now set up. I've got the round cutter and I've just put a little hole with a drill bit in the centre of the blank, and then I'm just working on centre here now. So I'm just going to get the lathe going. I've got it going quite fast because it's just a small piece, and Glenn Teagle did say these cutters work, you know, as fast as you can get them going. So let's get going. I've done the mortise now, and I just got my skew chisel and just put a little dovetail on it. So really happy so far. So I've moved the tool rest around now, so I'm just going to start taking this corner, this edge around now. So let's get my position. Right everybody, I've got the basic shape that I wanted now, and it feels really good. A little bit of torn grain like Tom Stratton mentioned, but for the actual shaping and the ease of how it was achieved is really good. I mean, that's amazing, and I did feel really safe and confident, and there was no hint of a catch. I was still taking it nice and slow and easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sand this up, and then I think I'm going to put a texture on the outside and a couple of other bits, a few rings on the bottom, which seems to be quite popular. So I'll sand it up and then I'll let you come back. Right, that's the outside sanded up now to 400, so it's feeling lovely now, lovely and smooth. So I've got the diamond cutter now, so I'm just going to put a few lines in the bottom here. So it's like Tom and Mike have said, you know, you do have to have the tool rest a bit further out to support the bar. And then if I just feel where the centre is, I've just got a tiny, if I just move to the left there a little bit, gently present it, have one cut there. One cut there. One cut there. I'm just trying to guess this. As you can tell. Let's have a feel there. That's great. And now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get my texturing tool. And see if I can put a bit of texture around the outside. Here's a texturing tool. I got this from Axminster, so it's basically a knurled or a knurling wheel in a square section piece of bar with a rubber grip. So I've just set the lathe on its lowest speed, so hope you can see this. I'm just going to gently present it in the top third of the bowl on the outside, nice and slow. I'm just going to make contact. Hopefully that will have left some texture. Yeah, I can feel that. It's not very deep, but quite happy with that. And then if I get my have a feel around. Got my thin parting tool. If I feel where that texture is. Got a line below. And a line above. Then I'll put a couple of burn lines in there. Okay, I've just pulled the camera out of the tripod, so just so you can have a better look here now. I've just done some burn marks and there's a little bit of detail there, which hopefully will become more visible as I put the finish on, which I'm going to do now. So, and then let's just have a feel. I don't know if you can see anything there, any rings. I'll be back in a sec. Right, it's time to finish the outside of the bowl now. So I've got the sanding sealer here. I've already give this bowl a good dust down on the outside, so got plenty of sanding sealer on there now. Just rub it liberally in, keep the cloth moving. Some more on there. Make sure I get plenty in the base. Just get a clean piece. Squirt some in. Make sure it gets in them rings. Can drip on that paper towel there. Just wipe off the excess. Give it a couple of minutes to set up that first coat. Right, that's it's cured enough that now it's pretty well. It is dry, so I'm going to get a piece of Scotch Brite and just dean a bit now. Anyway, you can come back when I'm finished that process completely. Well, there is the outside finished now, everybody. I hope the shot's in frame and everything. So, really pleased with how that's gone. It's got 2 coats of sanding sealer and 2 coats of friction polish, and I hope it's picking up some of the texturing. I don't know if it is or not, but I can feel it, which is proof that it's there. So, and the rings on the bottom. So next job now is to take it off the faceplate, reverse it, put it in the chuck and hollow out the inside. So I'll be back when I've got it set up for that. Okay, we've got the bowl reversed now and it's in the chuck. So I'm ready to start hollowing out. So I'm going to use the round one. Just make sure that it's on centre. Then I'll just tilt it about 45 degrees and start hollowing out. So off we go. So I've just pretty much finished the inside of the bowl now. I've gone as deep as I'd like with that. It's not a very big blank after all. Really impressed in how easy it was. It's not a perfect finish, but for a first time with new tools and all the other things that I have to contend with, it's really good. So I'm going to sand the inside now. Up to 400, same as I did the outside, and I'll get back to you. Time for some finishing now. I'm really pleased with the inside, how it feels. Nice and smooth. I think I've done a good job on that. I'm pleased with that. So again, sanding sealer. The inside has been blown out with the airline and given a wipe round with some kitchen towel. So some sanding sealer in here. Give it a wipe round. It won't be having food in, so it's just be a display item. Right, and I'll let that set up. Well, there you have it, everybody, the completed bowl with the 3 Glenn Teagle Carbide tools. Really impressed. What Tom and Mike Walt said, Tom Stratton and Mike Walt said, you know, 100% go along with that. They're a joy to use. That's the first time I've used them.
felt massively confident, felt a lot safer using them. Would I use them solely in place of traditional tools? No, I wouldn't. I think though that I will use them all the time on goblets and bowls that I'll do in the future, and when I come to do platters and things like that. But I'll have to wait until I get a lathe with a bigger swing capacity before I start doing platters and things. But super impressed. The money, the full set of them three cost £60. In my opinion, it's money so well spent that, and they were shipped out, and I ordered them one day and they came the following day. And Glenn said, he knows that I'm blind, so he said, rather than faffing about with the website, I can phone him and order stuff directly from him if it makes it easier. So, the customer care's there. So it's nice to champion, a craftsman and engineer in our own country. So if you're considering some excellent carbide tools, to put in your armoury, I'd definitely give them a go. You won't be disappointed. So I'll just let you have a closer look there now. So excuse my fingers, but I just have to gauge where the bowl is in relation to me. So is that there? And then if I just that's the underneath there. If I just turn that around, that's the inside. So really impressed. Can't thank Glenn enough for getting them out to me so fast, and worth every penny, like I say. So thanks everybody for watching. Please click the like button and subscribe and share. So I'll catch you next time. Bye.